GDB. So what actually is it? Well, the man page describes it pretty well. GDB, the GNU Debugger, allows you to see what's going on inside another program while it executes, or what another program was doing at the moment it crashed. GDB is invoked with shell command GDB. Once started, it reads command from terminal until you tell it to exit with GDB command quit. It is also a great tool for binary exploitation and reverse engineering executables. So, to debug program, first we need to build them. So let's make a C program, program.c. Maybe make a few variables, print it some and exit. Pretty straightforward. Now we compile it with GCC. Running it, it works as expected. Now we open it in GDB with file command. But there's another way. You can use GDB and then the program name to open it directly. Now every C program has a main function. So let's disassemble that with disassemble main. You can also use its short form dis as main. Now what we get is the disassembly of main function. It's a personal preference, but I like in-text syntax more. So to change it, we'll use set disassembly flavor until and disassemble it again. Yes, much better. Now with GDB, you can stop the program execution at any instruction. Just set a breakpoint there with break main to set a breakpoint at the start of main function. Now we run the program using run or just R, and the execution is stopped at the start of main function. You can also set a breakpoint for any specific instruction. To do this, just use break command with an asterisk and the instruction of memory address. Now you can enable and disable breakpoints with enable or disable command and the breakpoint number. Like for disabling breakpoint 1, we use disable 1. And to re-enable it, we use enable 1. Now at the breakpoint, we can step through the code with step I or SI or continue till the next breakpoint with continue or C. Now say you don't understand assembly because you only learned Python and trying to learn C is a pain in itself. Compile the program with -g flag to make it a debug build. Now inside GDB, use list command to see the source code. We can break at any line in this code. So to break at line 9, use break 9 and run to see if the breakpoint was placed. Okay, now we are getting into some serious business. Let's investigate a crash. Open the crash program inside GDB and disassemble the main function. Now run it and see it crashing. Again, disassembling the main function, we can see an arrow at the start of memory address. This is the same one where program crashed. Very cool. Compiling the crash program with -g option and opening it in GDB. Running it in GDB points us directly onto the line which caused the crash. We can also use backtrace to find that line afterwards. Do keep in mind, bugs may not be so easy to find or solve in complex applications. This is only a starting point to build upon.